Hi there, today I'm going to go through how to stop cravings. I'm going to explain why they happen and give you a few practical steps that you can start using today. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Jill and I help people nourish their bodies and build a happy and healthy relationship with food. And if you want my best tips and tricks to nourish your body and find food freedom, be sure to subscribe. And if you're ready to dive deeper into this topic, check out the link in the description below and you'll find a free link to my Smarter Snacking Guide, which shows you how to build a balanced snack that will keep you full for longer, and it gives you 25 nourishing snack ideas. And if you'd like to work one-on-one with me, you can find the link to my services in the description below. Okay, let's get started. So do you ever wonder why you crave sugar or snacks even right after you've eaten? This is not just in your head, okay? This is a signal from our body. And if we understand it, we will be able to stop it in its tracks. The number one reason for cravings is unbalanced blood sugar. When we eat a meal that's mostly carbs or high in sugar, such as white bread, pastries, or even high sugar fruits, what happens is our blood sugar spikes. As a result, our body releases insulin. This is the hormone that lowers blood sugar. But sometimes our insulin hormone overshoots, which leads to a blood sugar crash. And when your blood sugar dips low, our body sends a signal in order to fix it quickly. And that's what leads to cravings. And normally it's cravings for something sweet, salty, or ultra processed in order to give you that quick energy. Interesting fact for you, studies show that people with balanced glucose levels report fewer cravings and less overeating throughout the day. Okay. So now we know that balanced blood sugar levels equals fewer cravings. So this means you feel full for longer, you don't have those highs and those lows, so your mood is more stable. And another benefit is that you reduce your risk of chronic disease, including diabetes, heart disease, and even weight gain. So now how do you create a meal that will lead to balanced blood sugar levels? It's really simple. All you have to do is add either a protein or a healthy fat or fiber in order to slow down digestion and to slow down the sugar release, which will give you stable energy throughout the day. So for instance, if you're having rice, pair it with a protein such as chicken or legumes, because rice on its own can actually lead to a blood sugar spike. Or if you're having pineapple, which is a high sugar fruit, enjoy it with some yogurt, because the healthy fats and protein in the yogurt actually slow down the sugar release, which leads to more stable energy and fewer cravings. You can find more smart food pairing ideas in my free Smart Snacking Guide that I mentioned before, which you'll find in the link in the description below. Another thing that leads to cravings is processed food, especially ones that are high in refined sugar, white flour, and additives. They not only spike your blood sugar, but they also hijack your brain's reward system. Research shows that sugar and highly processed foods triggers dopamine, the same feel-good hormone that is associated with addictive behavior. That's why one cookie leads to 5. Okay, so now I'm going to go through a few practical tips that you can actually start to implement today. Firstly, start your day with protein. Avoid those high sugary snacks and go for something like eggs and veggies or yogurt and nuts. Pair your carbs. So if you want fruit, add some nut butter. And if you want toast, add avocado or eggs. Stay hydrated. Aim to drink 2 to 3 liters per day, because sometimes dehydration can disguise itself as cravings. Check and understand the cause. Sometimes what feels like cravings is really stress or boredom or loneliness. So instead, maybe try opt for going for a walk or journal or just do some breathing exercises, and this will help to reset your system. So now we know that cravings aren't about lack of discipline. They're actually your body responding to how we eat and how we live our lives. So by balancing blood sugar levels, limiting ultra-processed food, and pairing your food with healthy fats, protein, and fiber, you can actually dramatically start to reduce your cravings, and you'll feel more in control of your food choices. Remember, it's not about perfection, it's about small, consistent changes. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe for more tips and tricks on how to find food freedom.